Hey, aloha, it's Rosuke Aloha here. And since we just, finished getting over Hurricane Lane, I thought it would be a good idea to go over some of the EDC things I carry around in my bag. EDC is everything carry. And every day I carry around these items. Actually, some I've added a little bit because of Lane. I still had to go to work during the storm while everyone was staying home. We didn't know the full impact, so if I didn't get home, I wanted to make sure I had some things on me just in case, if I got stuck on the side of the road, which separately I do have things in the car, or I just couldn't get home right away. Uh, and it's real budget friendly too. This is something you can put together like relatively cheap, and I'll show you how, starting with the bag. So this is the Beverly Hills Polo Club bag. Now one would think that it was very bougie and expensive, but it wasn't. $19.99, $20. Ross's baby. Hashtag Ross Finds. Now, I chose this one in particular because it has two set of pockets. One over here was a little duffel. And I can go ahead and put clothes in here, which I do already. I have some socks and my sweater. This is what I use to work out. And you can tuck it away separately from everything that's in the main compartment. Also over here we have the side panels with the pockets on both sides, so we can fit things in there. If I need to access anything through this, I can use this thing, the zipper on the side, and it probably wouldn't matter because I don't know if they even have this at Ross's anymore. The point was that it's very inexpensive to get this bag, and it's a pretty functional bag. So moving on, let's put that out of the way. Now here are the main items I carry in the bag every day. Now, there are some things you guys may or may not need, but I like to keep these in every day, so if I do need something, and most of the time I use all this with the exception of these two over here. I'll start with the gloves. I always have some work gloves. Also another Ross find. I think this was like $5 for Hawaii, so I bet it was cheaper in the mainland. I also carry around wet ones if you want to wipe your butt or wipe your hands. Don't tell me if you're gonna wipe your butt and you want one of mine. I'll give it to you, but don't tell me. Just tell me to wipe your hands or something and walk away. Also have I carry around an emergency poncho. This does not fit me at all. I tried. It barely fits around my shoulder. But if anybody else needs it, I have something here just for emergencies. One-time use pretty much. And this was cheap too. I bought this in a pack of like 50 for like $10 or so, just in case of emergencies. For the most part, I carry around an umbrella if I know it's gonna rain. There's the umbrella. Every car has an umbrella in it, so whatever car I'm driving, there's an umbrella available. Also, I carry around a notebook if I need to take notes, write down anything, jot anything down. As you can see, I've never felt the need to jot anything down. It's freaking empty. Actually, I lied. This is my main notebook right here. This is my everyday one, and there is stuff in there because I do write stuff down. You just don't see it, but there it is. There's stuff now. So that's what I write in almost every day. I carry these around. These are Arm & Hammer diaper bags because I have a child, and when he takes a crap in his diaper, it stinks. This mask, that you can also use it to cover any other thing that stinks or other things that need to be wrapped up. So I carry around the me. Find these anywhere, dirt cheap. Miscellaneous pens. I was carrying around one Sharpie, just in case you need to write something down permanently. I have a regular clippy pen, but I also have my fountain pen. This is my favorite fountain pen. It's the one I use the most. This is the Eco Tipco, not Tipco, Twisby. It's my favorite pen so much I remember the name. Tide pen. Carry around a Tide pen for the stains. On the go, this is normally in the outside of my pocket, because this is outside pockets, because this is something that, you know, I want to get out right away. Fire. Carry around a lighter. Just a little lighter. I wonder if it works. You know, I cut my nails, so this is embarrassing. Well, I guess I'm changing on my lighter. Well, good call. I gotta change my lighter. Glasses, shades. It doesn't have to be expensive. These are $12 off eBay. There you go. And they work just fine. Polarized and everything. Well, you can see the camera. Here we have a flashlight. This is the Convoy. It takes a 18650 battery, so one of the vape pen batteries, and it's relatively bright. These are Thor light flashlights, so I want something really bright if I need to use my flashlight. All right, over here. Oh, by the way, this was it was GearBest, gearbest.com. This was $15, cheap. 18650. Took it from my friend, but they're cheap. They're like $10 for two online, or go to your local vape store and support local business if you're 18 and over. All right, my Mora knife, eBay, $10. A very good knife, very sharp, very grippy. Okay, this will get the job done for any utility use you need, or in the event self-defense, that'll work. Okay, I got food over here. I don't normally carry around the tikka masala, but Lane was around, so I wanted to carry foods with me just in case. I normally carry around beef jerky in my backpack. Eat that. I also have gum. Chew on the gum. Share with your friends. You know, good morale, or to keep your breath fresh. Either way. All right, moving on. Here's an interesting one, the electronics pack. Now, this is everything I carry around with me. So I have USB-C, micro USB, the other small USB, I forgot the name. And I also carry around a lightning cable as well. Even though I don't have any Apple devices, but some others might have, and my wife has. So I carry it around. I have a router for places that don't have wireless routers. Wired directly in. Some hotels do that, so you can plug directly in. You can use this too, and you can create a Wi-Fi. Here's the power for all of these cables, and of course your portable battery pack. This was given to me, but I seen this at Max's, not Max's, TJ Maxx. I seen chicken at Max's. Portable USB at TJ Maxx. Probably something that was like less than $20. This bag was $5. I believe this was also GearBest. I'll leave that there. Okay, this is the toiletry bag with the floss. I got the toothbrush in here along with some deodorant. You know, get that cheap at your local Walmart, Target. Your dentist will provide you with this too, so you can get the little dentist toothpaste. Look at this, the Rub Solid Cologne. I like solid cologne. I feel it lasts longer on me. It's actually called the Nut Rub, but yeah, now they call it the Rub. And then shave cream if I need to shave, which I probably wouldn't in these times. So cheap bag as well. Something you can find. I would actually want something a little bit more solid, not so loose like this, but it does the job. And finally, your first aid kit. Just a small first aid kit I made. I do have some clotting sponge. In the event there's a lot of bleeding and we need something to try and clot it. You know, the normal alcohol pads. I do have some pads in here. Some feminine hygiene. Not just for the feminine women or the feminines, but also you can use it as a, as a pad for cuts and stuff, the big gashes. 3M mask. So if you need the mask, if you're sick or trying to keep out that bug, smoky situation. And of course, we have little pills. So the medicine for me, allergy relief. Well, I normally had these all marked, but they're different painkillers. I have another one that's actually marked more appropriately than that. Most of the time I'm just using the Tylenol. I think the yellow one was aspirin. Anyway, that's it. That's what I carry in my bag. It's just something super simple and pretty inexpensive. I know this video went on longer than it should have, but it was really inexpensive, and I think during hurricane season you guys need to be prepared. So go out there and make it. If you have any questions or suggestions, just leave it in the comments, brah. Leave it in the comments. Other than that, see you later, folks.